has starred in major video games, appeared in countless cartoons, and has been a fixture of pop culture for decades. Yet most people wouldn't recognize him if he walked past them on the street, let alone if he has been a game or a voice that you've heard 1,000 times without realizing it. Today we're talking about none other than Dave Wittenberg, one of the most versatile and recognizable voice actors in the industry. Dave Wittenberg, like I said, known for Kakashi Hatake in the English dub of Naruto. If there is one role that defines Dave Wittenberg's career, it's Kakashi Hatake. Kakashi's probably become one of the most popular characters in anime history. He's an elite ninja, a teacher to Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, among many other characters, and a fan favorite for his cool, laid-back persona and his mysterious background. For millions of English-speaking anime fans, Wittenberg is Kakashi. His calm, confident delivery helped establish the character's iconic presence outside Japan. And most people know him for his work in anime, but make no mistake, Dave Wittenberg's career extends far beyond Naruto. He's voiced heroes, villains, comic relief characters, military leaders, monsters, and we're going to see him in today's game stream, which I'm very proud to get you. He's also been with video game protagonists as well support characters. I mean, his range just allows him to disappear into many roles and sound completely different from one to the other. So today's video is going to be a shout out to Dave Wittenberg, who's appeared, like I said, numerous video game franchises over the years, and is just one of the most dedicated and established voice actors in the industry today. So, why that? With that being said, Dave Wittenberg also voices Katsuya in this game, surprising fact, Persona 2, which we are going to be getting into today, so good to be with you here. Like I said, Persona 2, Dave Wittenberg helped shape the English language anime experience, brought it over from Japan, helped bring it to millions of anime watchers and English viewers, and has probably one of the most long careers that's he's maintained active throughout all these major changes in the industry, even in dubbing to modern and streaming era productions. So thank you, David Wittenberg. We're getting into it today. Persona 2 here. We're going to see, he's actually not with us right now, so David Wittenberg, he actually ran off. If you remember the last stream, we just got through Smile Mall, and Dave Wittenberg's not in the party right there. We lost Katsuya, so but we're gonna go get him back. Fear not. I know we're gonna be talking about him, and he's not gonna be here for the first part of it, but that's all right. We'll get him in a little bit here. I actually wanted to also take a minute here just to welcome you. Like I said, a couple things of order of business. Go ahead, like that video, hit that subscribe button. Jigoku Gaming here. We are where retro gaming lives with a modern twist. Today, we are going to be getting all up in the Retro Rewind with another playthrough of the second part of the Persona 2 duology. That is going to be Persona 2 Eternal Punishment, the, again, second game that followed each Innocent Sin. Great game. Check out that title if you haven't there. The game revolves around Maya Amano here. So right now, if you've been keeping up through the stream, you know exactly where we are. And if you are an Innocent Sin fan, you will know this logo right here where we are, this logo on the ground right here. You also know this person behind me here. That is Ixia, I believe her name is, and she's actually from the masked cult in Persona 2 Innocent Sin. So, she's going to have a good rumor for us. But I wanted to kind of walk around here, because here we are at, a.k.a. the CDCD, a.k.a. Gigamacho. If you are, like I said, a player or fan of the first Persona 2 Innocent Sin game in the duology, you will know Gigamacho, you will know this. And this game is called CDCD, even though you can still, like, you still see the Gigamacho emblem. You can still see the G and that arm and curling bell, so you know it's Gigamacho. You don't really see much CDCD stuff in here, other than the name, so that's where we're going to be today. We're going to be playing through the CDCD dungeon. We just got through the Smile dungeon, so we got so much stuff that has opened up to us at this moment. So we're going to be talking to Ixquick, and she is, like I said, from the, I believe, Persona 2 Innocent Sin. If I'm not right on that, please let me know in the comments below. But I believe her name is actually Akari Hoshi, and so that's going to be who she's a member of the Master Circle in Persona 2 Innocent Sin. Now, they changed up her role a bit in here in Eternal Punishment. She's more of a regular character. She takes a little more hands-off role. Now, she thinks she is the reincarnation of an ancient Mayan warrior, but shares the same name, same vein, so that's a little bit about her backstory right here. But what we're going to do here is taking a hit, more hands off. I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, I believe she was a villain in the first game. Yeah, in the first game she appears and she's more of a villain, and she is actually a very, very young villain. So it's actually crazy because I want to say she's actually like a high schooler. So it's the NWO is taking over right now, led by Tatsuya Sudo. It's crazy to think that this huge, shady world organization is literally sending like a fucking 12-year-old to do their dirty work for them, who believes that they are a reincarnation of some Mayan god. Which is just, there's a whole lot to unpack with that one, but I guess it shows the true strength of the NWO here, that they have to send a child to do a fucking adult's work. So here we are, we're meeting up with this return character right here, like I said, from the first game of the duology. This time, a little more of a hands-off role, and we're going to get a rumor from her. And this is going to be a rumor demon here. And I want to take a quick pause, because if you see that name right there, and you notice that, this persona right here was also in Shin Megami Tensei 5 as a similar rumor demon, and you had to chase them around the city. That wasn't the first appearance we saw of the 100-kilometer hag. We also see that same hag in Persona 2, so like I always say, it's great to see the connection of this game to the games that came after. Very, very interesting to see where Eternal Punishment fits in, and see a lot of these return characters and ideas that were in these earlier games. So we're going to get this right here, and we're going to go ahead and take her rumor from us. We won't have to fight her in this one, but we will give her a talk, and she's gonna say, I keep telling them there exists this high-speed hag, but nobody believes me, kind of thing. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna head out. Now this is such a interesting part in the story, because like I said, we just finished up with Smile Mall. There's technically a lot that opens up here, because we're going to be telling the world of the NWO's existence using rumors. Again, that power of rumors, such a central philosophy and idea to this game, to forward our own objective. We have the second part of the high school that's opened up here. KG High School right there. The third level of the basement leveled up. Mu Continent's about to get something big. CD Dungeon just opened up, or Gigamacho. I'm just going to call it Gigamacho. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about when I say Gigamacho. If you don't know what I'm talking about when I say Gigamacho, I'm sure somebody in our community will be able to help you, or I can help correct you there, but that's basically, we got so much going on right now. This game is opened up again. Technically, our main goal is Alba Park. There's a couple of different ways, if you are watching this, maybe you're using this as a walkthrough right here. I don't really think it matters as much whether you go to Alba Park first and do that boss battle to get Katsuya back. Or if you run through and do the optional dungeon here for the super fast hag, who's going to be another rumor demon just like Naja. This one's not going to be a random effect rumor either. We got all the random effect rumors out of the way already. Look how many rumors have been spreading. Oh my goodness. I don't think there's going to be any new rumors that we get. I'm going to go check back here for the Rumor Monger Cat. Usually for Rumor Monger Cat has something like... Maybe there is something. But yeah. So we're not going to have much in terms of rumors here. We're going to have more kind of like man searches opening up. Items now inside of the shops are going to be opening up. But really, our main objective is to go here again to Alba Park. The only dungeon in the game, I believe, that you visit twice right there. I'm trying to think. I don't think you do Mount Mifune twice, so you might have to go back a little later to pick up a optional thing. But this is the one you actually directly visit twice. You can take out Naja right there if you didn't take him out the first time. You can take out, or do the puzzle there for that super strong legendary crafting item. But I'm actually going to go to CDCD first and go and catch the hag. I know that some people like to do Alba Park first, but I don't really think it matters as much, just because, like I said, the only reason that people like to do Alba Park first is just to get Katsuya back, and that helps with the hag up here. It also helps with some of the demon negotiations, but it's not going to be too big of a deal. And now you'll notice that the merchant, or the person who was standing back here, is now away. They're no longer there. So, like I said, we are getting into the Gigamatsu dungeon here. We're going to go find the 100-kilometer hag. We're going to do it without David Wittenberg. No, but that's okay. We'll catch up with David Wittenberg. He's over at the park right now. Remember, we had that source that was talking to us. Yo, there's also a Jack Frost here. Hee-ho, I've been waiting, hee-ho. You're a Persona user, ho. You came to beat us demons, ho. We won't let that happen, ho. This mystical town makes rumors true, ho. Demons rumor come true too, ho. So we spread a rumor, ho. You can't use Persona here. You can't use spells here either. Nya, now we ain't afraid of no Persona. So rumors are so strong in this game, even the Personas are using it. And like I said, this rumor system right here, the crazy part is that, like, this rumor system gameplay affects everything. From right here, we're seeing it how from the battles it affects. So this is going to be a rumor that affects our battle. Thanks, Jack Frost. Thanks for literally starting a rumor that our Personas do not do anything and we cannot use spells here. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to run down the stairway, and I'm just going to use my Astoma. So you have to Astoma before going up the stairs on this one. And like I said, no Personas here, so we're all just attack. It's all just a fist fight right here. So that's kind of like the condition to this dungeon. It makes it kind of shitty. Not gonna lie. Heads or tails. Because Dragoon right now is on Katsuya. So 100-kilometer hag might be able to get away. Yeah, we're gonna run down to the first level there and just cast that Astoma real quick. Alrighty, let's go ahead here, and I'm gonna head down to the first floor real quick. I think the encounter rate's like super tuned up for this one too. Okay, first floor I can do spells. Huzzah. Yo, don't tell me you took my Astoma demon with you too, bitch! Yo! Okay, so this is why a lot of people like to get Dave Wittenberg first back into the game. Grab Katsuya because you literally can get your Astoma and Dragoon back. Oh no! Oh, he has Shaka. Okay, good. Okay, he has Shaka. Never mind. Okay, yeah, perfect. Okay, so we do have a Stoma. I was worried. I'm like, shit. Yeah, I gave him the other one. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna run. I am a pretty decent level on this, so I feel like I should be good, if anything. We'll take the outskirts here. It's just a big maze inside this place. That's an easy turn to miss right there, because the stairs are like right over here. Yep, here they are. Now, technically, this third floor is where we can run into the hag at. So this is where most of my time is going to be spent. We might see her here in a second. I do have a Stoma on, but it might wear off here. Hopefully, we get her before it wears off here. Now that is shut down. We'll actually come back here later for that part. Oh, I lost my food effect. Oh, that was about to be the Stoma effect, but that was just a food effect. Huh. Interesting. Alright, let's go to the other side here, see if I can pick her up. Maybe? Alright, everybody's just getting hungry now. They're getting hungry after looking for this demon, and I don't blame them. Alright, let's go ahead here. Oh, looks like I found an item. Did I find an item or did I find a battle? Oh, wow. I'm not looking forward to this, because this is basically just going to be possession, the fucking fight right here. See if we can get it. Take one of them out. Yep, possession of the fight, like I said. Luckily, that one didn't do it. So I can just get back in here and start smacking the back up. Alright, sweet, we got it. Alright, let's go ahead here and continue our search for the Fair Maiden. And Astoma ran out, so that's going to be a blast. Now we're actually just going to get battles until we can find her. Which I might just use some balls of returning. Or escape, seeds of escape. I feel like getting possessed. Possessed every fight here. Shouldn't be too bad though. The things here, honestly, nothing here is super high level. Unlike like the Mu Continent Casino, which is actually a good spot to farm. And get some levels as well, and it's gonna have a lot higher level demons. All right, let's see if we can turn up this rare demon here. Ooh, where are you, hag? Where are you, 100? Oh, we got a fight. Is this it? Is this the hag? Do we finally get her? No, it is not the hag. It is I mean, I guess we could just contact our way through this. We'll go ahead and pick up some stuff from this. Let's go ahead and pick up I think this one will work. Oh, I did not like that. Alright, apparently I like the fortune telling. No, and I don't. So you can just really, Seed of Escape. You can't Trifui, but see, I'd say Seed of Escape or something like that. Alright, got another battle here. Hopefully, fingers crossed, are we going to see the 100 kilometer hag? There she is right there! We got her! She's right there! Look who it is! So, here's the rumor, Dean. The 100 kilometer an hour hag. She's hasty. Again, if you're a Shin Megami Tensei 5 fan, you'll know this demon. It appeared in that. You'll see her roller skates that she has on her feet. If we talk to her, she says, "I'm the fastest runner around." Alright, so now we can't use our personas, remember? And it's not like a lot of the later games where even in your items you will have even in your inventory you'll have items that can do elemental damage, like Gem of Fire, Gem of Wind, so on and so forth. You know what I'm talking about. So here we are, 100 kilometer an hour hag. If you're just now joining us, welcome to the stream. We're here in Gigamacho doing this Gigamacho optional dungeon. Again, some people say go to Alba Park first, do that boss battle. But I don't really think it matters here, as long as you are a decent level. And honestly, if you're over like level, hell, 20, by the time you get like 2 here, you should be way over level for everything. Like, you should be able to Stoma walk through the dungeon here. Alright, so we're gonna have to just attack. Now, the thing that sucks about her is she can escape, and it makes it really tricky. So, but she has low HP. So even though she resists everything, hopefully she goes down quick enough. Even though we can only attack with our weapons here, so fingers crossed she doesn't go for the escape. Oh, she went for Fata Morgana? Took out her teeth too? Oh, Mirage, that's nasty. That's nasty because she's gonna... Oh, she has the jetpack on her back, I love that. But that Mirage is literally go... Oh! She got muted too! We got her with a muter Mirage as well. We might be able to get her if she can't retreat. Let's go! She can't retreat because she's muted! Oh, we got her. Come on. Come on, we got her. Big hits. Everybody hitting. Everybody's hitting. Balfu, crit. Come on. Come on, everybody hitting. Oh, come on. We got it. We got her. We got her. We got her. Here it is. Right here. Boom. Yo, that mute. That fucking mute from Maya just actually carried that fight. And that's a really good tip right there for approaching that fight. If you have a weapon that can mute her, you are definitely going to have a lot better time trying to get her ass down, because she will escape. Like I said, she's the fastest hag around, so she uses that turbo jetpack. She got those rocket skates on. She's going to be out of there like Punky Bruiser. So other than that, we got what we came for. Got Gala Gala drink too, so let's get back. I'm kind of tempted just to use some Seeds of Escape. Oh, Kiyohime? Ooh. I do need Marin Karen cards. That is a thing. I really need Marin Karen card. Now, if I remember, I think you can get special items from contracts in this game. I've done it before. It's just very rare because, again, those rare items are tied to your luck stat. Alright, so I got a contract with Kiyohime there, and the reason for that is because every time I see a Kiyohime, I'm going to try to contact him for I need their card. Basically, I'm trying to get 100% of the cards. I'm down to, like, the last 4. And Kiyohime's is one of those. You can get a Fool card from Minotaur, by the way. I've tried to show how to do that. I'm going to see if I can get a more in-depth video that actually shows how to farm Fool cards, like, through contacts. It's very difficult, though. I feel like you're better off trying to learn, like, write out responses, see what the reaction is from the demon, and then just stay choosing those ones constantly every time you're asked. And that's probably, like, the best way, because then you'll have, like, a pre-set out way to actually contact them and have kind of a little bit of a route you can go through. Okay, so I'm sitting there thinking, do I even want to fight this thing? And I think I have a Seed of Escape. See how many Seeds of Escape I have? I have 2 of them. As much as I hate to waste a Seed of Escape on literally a level 15 Minotaur, we can farm these pretty easy. Alright, let's go ahead and head to Alba Park. That's going to be the second place we need to go. I was like, oh, this CD and it's ridiculously high fucking, enemy encounter chance rate. Alright, looks like I just go around the bend and straight up from there. They just have so many CDs. They're CD aplenty. I wonder if I can find a copy of Phil Collins in the Air of the Night here. Oh yeah, here we go, Kiyohime again. So I'm, like I said, oh, I messed that up. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to hit date. I hit it too early. Oh good, she didn't hit me with a follow-up. So like I said, I'm gonna do Kiyohime here just because I'm gonna try to farm one of their rare cards through a contact here. Or just have them give me an item and hopefully, fingers crossed, they give me their rare item. We can also have them spread rumors, give info, stuff like that, give money, but I don't think those are going to be worth our time, so we'll just go for the item here. Oh, couldn't get it. Their regular item's the antidote. So, like I said, it could be a while. That's usually how farming works in this game. So I need to go west, right? Or east. I need to go east, don't I? Yeah, here's my up. There we go. Wait, is that big ups? Oh yeah, big ups. Oh, we got it. We had a turn tight there for the second one. Alright, here's the rest of this one. 4-2s is probably the longest because you have to basically hug the outside wall. And then if you're lucky enough, you get 2 steps in and then boom, you're already in a fight. And if you're even more lucky at fights with Faust, who's just a fucking... He just has so much HP. He has so much HP that it's probably not even worth fighting him. It's more worth probably just grabbing his cards and stuff. So we're just gonna do that. We're gonna use Ulala and Balfu here for a contact combo. And there we go, we got some musician cards. Magician card. Alright, go up here.
I shall show you the difference in skill.
Again, throwing out that seed of escape. Just so I can get to this first floor faster. The whole shtick, or the whole gimmick behind CD dungeon is that you cannot use any magic or spells. Thanks for joining us if you're just joining. And if you're wondering why I'm not using any magic or spells and I'm running from these fights, it's because I have to only attack only. That's the gimmick of Gigabacho here. And then you get this asshole right here who literally is just strong against attacks and weak against magic. So the devs were just trolls. They were like, let's put a fucking enemy in here, and you can't even use magic attacks again, and they're gonna be strong against physical. And they're fucking trolls, bro. They knew exactly what they were doing. Damn, that Maya rate, that's just too good, that rate on that one. Yeah, don't tell me they didn't know exactly what they were doing.
Endure a blow and administer two. That's the secret of battle.
Absolutely cannot use any magic. I don't even know if they've ever had a dungeon like that in a Persona game, like in a modern series. Modern fans wouldn't know what to do if they couldn't use their personas in a dungeon. They'd be like, oh my god, I can't, what? No. I'm just kidding. Alright, so we're gonna go back to here to our Ixquit and give her the high-speed title. That's going to allow us to now not only summon the rumor demon, the 100-kilometer hag, but I can trade that high-speed title to the ex-villain over here from Persona 1 Innocent Sin. And she's going to give us an incense set that has a whole bunch of different incense for strengthening our party. And with that, we are now ready to move on to the main attraction here, which is we're going to go meet up with David Wittenberg. Let's go! Like I said, if you didn't know, one of the most just recognizable English voice actors who helped shape the whole English anime language experience for an entire generation. I mean, his portrayal of Kakashi just spans years of anime storytelling. Again, he's worked in so many of these different settings. This is going to be so great. And many fans actually first encountered his work before they even knew what voice acting was, and that he was Kakashi, especially like if you're playing some of these earlier games and stuff like that where he just has these credited role, you know, just kind of him right there. So millions of people could instantly recognize the Kakashi voice, but probably couldn't tell you that's David Wittenberg. And you've heard, like I said, you've heard that. Voice actors often become the soundtrack of our childhoods without, you know, even receiving the same recognition as a lot of the on-screen stars and celebrities. So it's just a treat, really, when you get to see a lot of these. He was CeeLo in Digital Devil Saga, Teddy in Persona 2, Persona 4, Soromatsu from the Dot Hack games. Yeah, so like I said, a lot of these people you don't even think, like you recognize them from one role in a video game, and it's like, oh wait, and then they were in I recognize them from one role, like their legendary role they were a part of, and it's like, wait, hold on, they were in that game, and they were in that, so it just goes, that's the crazy part, like, the chances that you've heard David Wittenberg voice so many times and you just didn't know it, I mean, it's astronomical. Katsuya seems to be one of his first voice roles. I love that too. So this right here is even a jump back into almost the infancy. Oh, hold on here. No, he got hit by a 30-second ad. No. Oh no. I missed the ad stop. I get like 3 of those ad stops. Sometimes I'll bust them out there, but it's crazy. It's crazy. He's just one of those, like I said, performers, you know. He plays it and you don't even know it. Which is actually cool that I didn't even know he played CeeLo. So I just learned this all the time. Thanks for joining us, Bug. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Man, I need to get. I told you I've been wanting to do a playthrough. I think I said this last time of the dot hack games. Oh, I need to use a stoma here. We're gonna be lining it straight for the stage here. But I need to. I just recently got a collection of dot hack games, and man, talk about a series that I missed, and I've just been so excited to get into it because me and my buddies, we were talking in the Discord actually, talked about dot hack and just how for the time, what a story it had, just all the amazing stuff that it was doing that was just ahead of its time. Dude ditched Lawrence from Trails in the Sky for Sephiroth LMAO. Oh, man. Well, what can you say? Maybe the money's paying better. Maybe now he's on that Square Enix dime, and they're paying pretty good. They're paying pretty good. But, oh, man. I'm sure, man. Speaking of Square Enix, this has nothing to do with Square Enix, but I just saw the state of play. Man, so many great games just got announced for 2026. If you have a favorite game from State of Play, I'm gonna ask 2 questions here. Love to hear it in the comments below. If you have a favorite game from State of Play that you're looking forward to, let me hear it. I'll give you a couple of mine right off the bat. Silent Hills, not Silent Hills because I'm thinking Kojima. Silent Hill Town. Whatever, and then they have the Resident Evil Veronica, which is going to be, I guess, they say a reimagining of Veronica, but it's from the same team that did what the leaks say, what the rumors are saying from the rumor bill. You're going to hear it first. They got the Resident Evil 2 remaster team to do that, so really, really excited for some of those games. Second part of that question is, what are some great legendary voice actors that you didn't know played in a game? Maybe it was a favorite game of yours, an old game, but then like you saw them and like, whoa, they have a credit here. I didn't know they did that. David Wittenberg's one of those, definitely. Especially for he's such a legendary voice, such an iconic voice. Stephen Fu's voice acting the character in Trails of the Sky, second chapter remake. Very Trails of the Sky, that's going to be good. I heard Trails of the Sky, that's what I missed Trails of the Sky. Legends of Heroes, that series right there. It's been going on for a while, I know, but man. Let's go get a stoner right there. Now, Stephen Fu, that name sounds familiar. Doesn't he do... Is he? I think he's on Marvel Rivals. Isn't he on Rivals? That's one of my other games I play. And I'm sitting there thinking, is yeah. Hello. Is he Iron Fist? I think he's Iron Fist. I know I've seen that name on another game I've played recently, and I'm sitting here thinking there's only like two or three games I've been playing, mainly outside of this Persona 2, a couple of Divinity games, and they don't have that many voices on Divinity games, so I'm thinking it has to be Rivals. Yeah, he plays Iron Fist. Yeah, he's a cheaper town hall guy. Yeah, dude, that line right there is legendary. Say less. Just he's the Iron Fist. That's all I need to know. He has such a memed line in that game. I mean, everybody memes on it. That's awesome. That's great. I love to see that. I love to see him getting some of these roles here. I knew that name sounded familiar. I'm like, I know Stephen Fu. Where have I seen him recently? Alright, so I'm gonna switch over to Estoma right here. I keep thinking, I'm like, why do I have Demeter on? I thought I had an 8. Like, why can I not Estoma? It's because I literally switched off Estoma there. Alright, so we're gonna be going to the concert hall, which is going to be somewhere. I think it's in the second area. Here's the old man that talked about the flowers. Alright, let's go ahead and head up all the way to the north. Now, if you remember the first visit to Alba Park that I had, I already took on Naja. I already did the flower quest. You can check that on my channel, Jigoku_gaming. Check that out. Check out all that and more of our playlists. We also have our new Persona video releases today. A couple of new remasters on the page. Oh, no. I gotta fight here, and I'm not sure who it could be. Oh, these two. I'm like, who's even fighting me right now? Is this who I think it is? Hold on here. I think this is a fortune demon. No, it's Lilim. Yo, talk about... That's Lilim? Oh my gosh! I completely forgot Lilim even looked like that. Yeah, if you know Lilim, she's in the modern games, or even in a lot of those older games, she's usually like a low-level demon. She's usually like one of those demons you get pretty early on. And she has like the long black hair, like shoulder length, and the devil wings. Almost looks like a succubus, but she's not a succubus. Yeah, way less lewd designs. That's a good way to say it, Doodlebug 4. Way less lewd designs. They actually look a lot more conservative here. I thought there's another demon here that I was thinking of as well, but I don't think it's the one that, it's the Fortune Demon. I'm lucky, because that Fortune Demon's actually really, really good. Alright, let's go ahead and we're gonna check. I don't have Shaka on me, unfortunately. But that's alright, I got Demeter. And technically, I guess what we're trying to do right now is get Ibisu, which is... Ibisu's like one of the best and most consistent Persona in this game. So, I think Demeter, if I remember correctly, please correct me if I'm wrong here, but I believe Demeter can evolve into Ibisu, one of the demons. I know there's some other ones people have their demon they'll like to do it with, but Demeter should be good for transforming.
I leave it to you.
I'm trying to think who the other one was now. That could go. It's not Sif. There's another one that can go into. I say use Demeter though. That's usually one of my preferred ones. There's also another reason for Demeter that you can. It's good you can use her is because. Hold on, let me change this. Because there is a rumor that you can upgrade Demeter's damage for her attack. And it basically upgrades it, changes it, how it goes out. It's like one of those rumors like we saw with Jack Frost's Atomic Bufala. Same thing. It has like 3 or 4 different effects. It can be strong, it can be normal, it can be weak. Or it can do a special, I believe a special with Summon Spirits, which we will be seeing hopefully soon. I believe Ibisu gets that one, so a lot of reasons to get Ibisu. A lot of reasons I should be ending these battles here with all-out fusion attacks. So we'll hopefully get that once I get Katsuya back in the mix here. He's a missing Katsuya in here, our boy David Wittenberg. Is such a big, like, miss right here. Luckily, like I said, you don't really need him for the Gigamacho dungeon. Some people will recommend you have him just so that you can have your full party. But you've already been through the game before. We've already been through the game before here with a party of 4. Before we got Nate here from Persona 1. Going throwback to the Civic scandal and all that. And again, if you need a recap on Persona 1, literally just watch Arc 3 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Season 3, where they do the digital world and the Kaiba Corp takeover. People don't think I'm serious when I say that, I feel like. But I'm telling you. Alright, so let's go through and see what's going on here. The hostile buyout, hostile takeover. So here we go up into the upper regions here, heading towards the concert hall. At least I hope I'm heading to the concert hall, or else I'm going to be running through here. If you are playing through here and you wanted to face Naja, this would be the time I would say to go after Naja. I don't think he's too bad at the lower demons. Yo, is this him? Did we get our fortune demon? Look at the design of this thing. That is a very cool design. It has like the spiked spoke wheels on that demon. Who is this? Oh, okay. Right here, Juan Yudo is crazy. Juan Yudo's actually really, really good. Hold on here. Okay, so what Juan Yudo kind of does is they are just really strong, first of all. But they are Fortune Demon, and you want to take advantage of that, because Fortune Demon in this game are actually pretty rare. You can see I only have 99 Fortune Tarot cards, so part of me is thinking, do I want to contact him? I'm going to contact him, and I'm just going to get some cards from him. Let's go ahead here, and we're going to do Cynical People. Cynical People, that's going to be between Nate and Balfu. I will have a video up later on the channel about how to get that contact. It's very, very easy to miss. So, this is going to be our first Fortune Demon, I believe, that we've encountered as well. So these Fortune Demons are super rare. Maybe not the rarest, but they definitely are worth getting... Ooh, hold on here. Getting a contact with. And I'm kind of scared right now, because if I get one more red one, it's not going to be good for us. Okay. It's going to be... What do you think? Oh gosh, what are we going to do, chat? Are we... Take your bets right now, 1 to 10. Am I going to absolutely mess up this and get the red one, or are we going to get the right one? Oh gosh, take your bets right now. Here we go. Let's see what happens. What is that? Fireworks. Oh! If you had your money on Anger the Demon and make him absolutely furious and not want to talk to us, you were right. He's going to be really, like... He actually can hit strong, too, so I'm not too happy about that. Honestly, I'm not too happy about kind of selling the bag on that one. But that's alright. I'm going to talk to Lilim here and try to do the same thing, this time with baseball stories. Song for a baseball fanatic. And Balfu just pulls out his radio, and he started listening to the baseball game. But his team lost to the LA Dodgers. And then Nate says, I won't have any slander against the Doggers. Not even from you, Balfu. I will not stand for this slander. Nate is just timeless. He does not... His lines just do not, like, age. They are just timeless. I can't stand those overpaid, underachieving bunch of losers. If you want to cheer for a real team, try the San Francisco Really Big Guys. If you're a baseball fan, that's the San Francisco Giants. Those who train defeat those who do not. Is there any amusement in backing a loser? A real man should always try to be number one. Bull crap. Hey, Demon, say something to this rich boy. I'm for the Spanky. Oh, the Spanky! Oh, you guys don't have that too? Oh no, not the new Yonker Spankies. Oh no. What is this, the Little Rascals? Alright, so we got our less lewdly designed Lilim here. She looks like she's wearing like a one piece with a mask. All right, let's go ahead. I'll explain it to you since you don't seem to get it. Baseball is a drama. There is no suspense. When the best team always wins. I have no interest in dramas. Those who win are, of course, those who can strategically apply their knowledge. Fucking Nate. You sassy punk. Hey, demon, talk some sense into this guy. I'm for the spankies. Oh, she's still for the fucking spankies. Less lewd designs. Slightly lewd dialogue, maybe? I don't know, but that's the Yankees right there. Remind me, that reminds me, there's this real Two-Face, and she puts it on. Okay, I don't even know what she wants right there. She's just talking to us. She's talking nonsense. And let's see what we get here. Listen, rich boy, a man must hit bottom before he can be on top. Dogger fans are not real men at all. Oh my god, Palfu. He's coming with heat. Oh man, such narrow-mindedness. Winners train not to lose, hence they win. Continuous losing only demonstrates incompetence. That doesn't. Hey, demon, help me.
Beat some sense into this damn.
Hey, we get Leon. There's Paul Mercy. Beat some sense into this damn rich boy. Let's go. I just did that just so we can get a Battlefield line. That's literally the only reason I did that. All right, and we got some cards. Unfortunately, I could not get the cards from Juan Yudu, who's really good. He really is. Those fortune cards are worth their weight in gold. All right. Heading all this way. Hopefully Oh, let's go! We got Tatsuya. You can't handle being a gumshoe, believing people that easily. Alright, so we're going to get the Alba Park second visit here. I'm going to go ahead and save. This would be a good spot, too. I'm going to save in kind of two spots right here, because this would be a good spot right here. Just to farm Juan Yudu, which I might end up doing. I'm gonna do two saves here. Alright, let's go ahead here. And head into the... Oh, I'm starting to get... my controller hasn't done this in a while. My controller is starting to vibrate as we get closer here to the concert hall. That must mean we have a joke. You already know what that means. We've already put out the word that the NWO's here. We got Hogan, Nash, and Scott Hall. They're going to be there. Wait, hold on. Wrong NWO. We got Suzo. Katsuya is going to be up here. We're going to get a lot of lore and drama. Let's go ahead. I'm going to kind of try to narrate a little bit. It's open. He went inside here. So we are going to... So if you remember last time, Suo, when we got out of Smile Mall, had just been hit up by a source that they have more information for him on the case that he's on here, and all these Joker murder mysteries and all of this in the NWO. Let's go ahead and see, because it seems like if we already have the heartbeat, and he's going to be in trouble here. Katsuya, our boy David Wittenberg is. So let's go save David. We got to go save our boy Kakashi, a.k.a. literally everybody else, a.k.a. fucking Celio, or CeeLo, aka Teddy, and Sora and Matsu. There he is. It's our boy, it's Kakashi. It's David Wittenberg. Here he is, up on the stage. He's throwing down a little bit of this. He's going to see Chief Togiyashi in full uniform right here. And this is going to be a confrontation between the two. I don't know if he's going to tell that he is the source, or I forget if he's being used as a pawn at this point. But he was, I believe, the first source for Suo. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I think this is where we're gonna get Chief Togashi giving a huge reveal right here. We have the rumor, too, that we are going to expose the NWO. And we're using these rumors and going on the offensive here. So this is going to be a lot of lore drop right here. A lot of information story-wise. Chief Togashi, he was, or is, however you want to put it here, a corrupted official here with the shady Japanese police department. And they have been hunting jokers. It's good for business. All this stuff here. He's going to be talking to Tatsuya as a source here. But, this is going to be really where we get a lot of story here. He's going to say, listen to my story. I want to atone for the sin I've committed. This is going to be huge here. Chief Togashi says here, let me explain. The New World Order. Here it is right here. We just talked about the NWO. We are getting so... This is real. It's really going to turn into like a full sprint with the story, I feel like, because we know about the NWO. Everything from here on out is going to be NWO, 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 NWO Wolfpack, every single version of the NWO you can think of. Let me explain. The New World Order is an organization that worships a godlike figure called Gozen. Gozen. You might remember him from the previous title, Innocent Sin, as well, in the New World Order. You've at least heard of Kiyotada Sumaru. That's right, a shogun warrior who used to rule this land during the Civil War. 20 years ago, when Hanmaru Park was built, they unearthed Kiyotada's mummy, and that's when everything began. Whole lot of dark, spiritual energy, superstitious intrigue, rumors as power, belief becoming reality, dark themes. So much all wrapped up in this deep multi-layered narrative that we're getting into. The top leaders of the organization were responsible for the park's construction. Yes. A tale as old as time, too. Of course, they dig up the ancient power in some crazy, bad, rogue, shadowy organization. And all these powerful individuals want to take that power for themselves. We've heard that story 1,000 times at this point. Chief Togashi says, until then they were just a small local company, but now they are big enough to move this country. All because of Kiyotada's strong curses. To me, it looks like a mummy. They claim to be able to hear voices. Like I said, a lot of supernatural powers and themes right here. Themes of the supernatural. Rumors being a curse. So now, if you're reading between the lines here even a bit, you might be here realizing that rumors are a curse. Just one of many Kiyotada is able to bring up with his powers, basically, this supernatural ability of his. And we keep talking about this Joker curse, right? Well, that's actually going to be where it kind of ties in right there. And the serious mind games that the NWO have up there. See, it's about to get real intense real quick here. They worship the mummy and plan to destroy the entire world outside of Sumuro to create a utopia. Yo, when I just said it's about to get real intense real quick, yeah, pin drop right there. This evil, dark organization, the NWO, they have this dark conspiracy to destroy the entire world and recreate it in their own image, their own dystopian image, it sounds like to me. And then we get the great line. This is all David Wittenberg right here. I'm gonna channel it. That's foolish. What are they trying to accomplish? To them, the entire world is a sin. An innocent sin. World is created by one tribe. A tribe with one universal utopian ideal. Man, this story is just so timeless. It's so relevant. To this day, it remains relevant, right? How many organizations, governments, people, powerful individuals out there exploiting and trying to create and mold the world in their image, what they think is ideal, you know, to them. I mean, this story is just so relevant. The eradication of sin by punishment. Eternal punishment. The spreading of jokers. Now, this is really cool right here. Because when we started this game, right, we had one small localized joker that Annie's friend had let loose, Noriko, or whatever her name was, let loose on the school of Maya because she was trying to basically get revenge for her friend. If you remember Persona 5 story, and you remember Anne Takamine, and she had her friend on the volleyball team, and her volleyball friend was being abused by Kododama, the professor there, and he was like just so hard on all the school sports people and all that. This is like that story, that same idea, inspiration taken from that. I feel like Turn Up to 10, or I should say the inspiration was taken from 2 here. Because we have that same kind of story, a revenge story, a friend who, again, they wanted to protect their friend, wanted to get revenge on the people that hurt her, and, like, kind of ruined her life, in a way, yeah. Because it was a hit-and-run accident, so, yeah. Big stuff, you know, a lot of emotions right there. And we now have jokers, plural, because we've seen all these other jokers now. We've seen multiple jokers now spreading as rumors. So this Joker character that's been an antagonist has spread and multiplied through the game now. And now we don't only have one Joker. Remember Suzao and his boy, Tatsuya, that we found in the sanitarium. Fought him in the Sky Museum as well. Now we are evolved. Now the story's progressing here. That's such arrogance. Sure, man commits sin, even grave sins, but shouldn't there be atonement? Well, that's pretty much what it sounds like they're trying to. One must atone for one's own sins. Being the police, shouldn't we understand the better? Anyone? The problem is their will and power. You may know that fortune-telling stems from an ancient curse called Wang Long. Oh no, it would be a curse to have a Wang that's long, and oh man, absolutely cursed. The dragons of Wang Long are underground energy flows called ley lines. Seen a lot of if you are a fan of the Tales of, like, Symphonia game, the Tales of Vesperia, Berseria, Tales of whatever, they always talk about that supernatural spiritual energy from the ley lines. a very reoccurring classic theme in a lot of Japanese JRPGs. A lot of mystical energy coming from these ley lines. We're going to see that here again. Since ancient time, man has prospered by watching or sometimes controlling the ley lines, yeah. They are going to use the dragon for the contrary purpose. The dragons hate Kagure. If amassed in large quantities and released, the dragons will band together to kill... Oh, wow. Whole lot of story right here. We just went to Smile Mall, where we actually had a dragon statue that was collecting Kagure. Kagure being the sins of people. These sins are being collected in mass so that the dragons of these ley lines are going to band together and take it out. Take out the world. Natural disasters causing the poles of the world to shift will knock the earth off its axis, destroying the world. I mean, I feel like a Persona... What, is it really even a Persona game if the world isn't getting destroyed by some gods or protectors of the world or some, you know, supernatural great entity that wants to destroy the world? Pole shift, that's impossible. That's the purpose of the Jokers. That would destroy the New World Order itself. That is nonsense. And then the Jokers, they have amassed a lot of Kagure as well. They plan to elevate the entire city with an ancient spaceship called Torifune while watching the process unfold. So basically, while the world is getting destroyed by the very dragons and spirits that are there to protect it, so that they can eradicate the Kagure, eradicate the sin in the world, you're going to have Sumeru, or the city here, floating just like Sanctuary City in Borderlands 2, above all the destruction going on. Only Handsome Jack's not going to be doing all the destruction in this one. It's going to be the New World Order. It's going to be Suzo. It's going to be the dragons. Wow. Whole lot of story right here. The Torifune is already made real by rumor. So, these people are using these powers of rumor, using their sources, using their channels, using the media, whatever they can, to forward their own objective. And we are in the midst of trying to counter them. And it seems like they always are just steps ahead of us, and their plan is just one thing after another. So now we have a freaking spaceship that has entered the equation here. Like I said, this story is going to get real fast. This is a big cutscene. So now we got a spaceship, we got the Torifune. It's going to take, like I said, think about like Sanctuary. If you're a Borderlands 2 fan, Borderlands 2 fans, you'll know exactly if you play the game. You don't even have to be a fan. If you play Borderlands 2, you'll know what I'm talking about here, where we got floating Sanctuary. Exactly what this is going to be. Oh no! It was Captain Shimazu. It looks like he was here the whole time, keeping eye on us. And there's Torifune. Oh, he heard us talking about Torifune. Yo, and we just got a huge... Here's the huge reveal right now. And if you're a veteran of the series, you're already gonna know where it is right there. Captain Shimazu. We saw him earlier. He is as corrupt as they come. He looks so slimy. Already, I would even want to wash my hands. I almost want to take a shower even looking at this guy. He just feels and looks so slimy. If I shook his hand, I would be hand sanitizing, acetoning, gasoline, washing it with water. He says this is the second time that you have betrayed us. The first time was with your best friend. Who was that best friend? Could it be Katsuya's dad? Who was also a police officer and got murdered. Katsuya's gonna say, what? Your father, there it is right there. Your father was an excellent officer. 10 years ago, he was this close in closing in on Tatsuya Sudo. So 10 years ago, we're going to get Tatsuya's father. Yes, he was also on a case following the NWO, following Tatsuya here. And he got a little too close to the fire. And it burned him. And he never figured a friend would betray him. A best friend teaming up with the criminal's father to fabricate charges. And then we're going to get this evil laugh here. And that's going to be to Chief Togashi. Chief Togashi was the one that betrayed Katsuya's father. Huge betrayal story right there. Wow. Even amongst the people who are supposed to be the most trusted and most honored to uphold law and order, the corruption, they're not safe from it. Whole lot of this going on with this dark conspiracy, like I said. Shady, they got to be able to, forward this plan somehow. So, of course, even the Tokyo police, or whatever, the Subaru police here, are a part of it. The corruption runs so deep with the New World Order. I'm surprised any, respectable... it's all... how many times do we see this in a Persona game, right? Where it's all these powerful organizations, powerful individuals, just like Persona 5, you had the bald dude, Chizuru, whatever his name was. And they're just always out vying for more power and trying to destroy the world. And destroy, the people in it. I knew all along you became a cop to prove your father's innocence. And to gain back the family bond, which I had destroyed. So Togashi's gonna take... Looks like he's pretty sympathetic here, or having some... I don't want to say sympathetic. He's not a sympathetic character. I guess this is their way to try and make him a sympathetic character. But this is his atonement right here. But at least believe this. Your father was a very proud man. He accepted the false accusations in order to protect both me and his family. Captain, I have already revealed the organization information to a trusted source. A place not infected by Sudo. Eventually our existence will be revealed to the public. No more games. And this is where, like I said, the story's really going to kick up. Because the New World Order has been revealed to the public. There's no more hiding for them. No more hiding behind corrupt, shady individuals, powerful individuals, organizations. It all is coming to a head. Ha ha ha, you foolish old man. That is our intent. Oh, so he's saying reverse Uno. That's actually what we wanted. We want you to reveal Kotodama's revelation takes precaution. A story won't become a rumor if it is too unrealistic. We need realism and publicity. For that, we must make the public aware of our existence, purpose, and power. You have advertised us very well. So, Chief Togashi, always being strung along, it seems like. Always being this pawn. He knows his plays. He knows that he can't change it, even though he's trying to. But again, even here, Shimazu, the New World Order, showing their upper hand and strength. You bastard. You think you're an enforcer? Oh! Oh! And he got shot! They would never show that on a Persona game. Right there, on a Persona 2 remake, let me know in the comments below, will they keep Chief Togashi getting shot, or will they do something else, take it out? I don't think they would put that in the game. I don't think we have ever seen in a modern, other than like, even like the people like shooting themselves in the head with a gun on Persona 3, I feel like, you know, that's its own kind of different thing. A man actually getting shot in a Persona game like that on screen, love to hear, what do you think? Would that make it through into a modern remake? That's, like I said, this story's about to get so real, wow. Just, wow. Chief Togashi, just like that, taken out. Checkmate. And he probably has like this he has probably like a Sneevely, like a I think this guy, like when I hear him in my head, he sounds like Weevil Underwood. He sounds like Weevil Underwood when he throws Yugi's cards off Exodia cards off the boat. Alright, so now we're gonna get back with the party here. We got Katsuya. Maya's got a gun to old boy here. It's over for him. Literally, a Persona antagonist with a real gun to somebody else's head. That's crazy. And she's trigger finger. She's trigger happy. Oh, Shimazu's laughing. Why? Oh, shit. Oh, no, we're surrounded. It looks like they got the NWO Special Forces on us here.
This is how a game should be. The odds are now even. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I knew it. He sounded like he fucking sounds like Weevil. Hee hee hee. The odds are, what are you gonna do? Yeah, he sounds slimy. What are you gonna do, Maya? What are you gonna do, Katsuya? Oh, damn! Let's go. I think they had David Wittenberg voice Shimazu as well. That would be actually crazy. Also, Ellen Stalker. That would be crazy if Shimazu... I don't know who... I was just thinking who should voice Shimazu, but just like I was going and saying earlier, like Dave Wittenberg just has such a wide range. I mean, his range allows him to just disappear into a role and sound completely different from one to another. And if he plays Shimazu as well as a lot of those other characters, that just kind of goes to show right there. He could really kind of throw his voice, especially if this was one of his first or kind of like entry roles, especially into like gaming and stuff like that. I mean, just absolutely fantastic. But I wouldn't doubt it too. A lot of those studios back in the time, right? Budgets and constraints probably using a lot of the same voice actors in that room. You know, many games have done that in the past. All right, so here we are, the boss battle. We don't actually have a Joker, which is surprising because my controller was like pulsating, vibrating like it would be a Joker battle. But we're actually going to have Captain Shimazu here. And, I think probably the best thing we can do here is just, gosh. Just fight. Alright, let's go ahead here. Just kind of getting my strategy together for this right now. This is going to be a pretty big fight right here with Shimazu. It's not too hard, but it can be a pain. And the reason it is called is a pain is because these sat guys right here. Hold on here, let me show you here. These guys right here, the sat. I have nothing. Oh, they're actually voiced too. That's funny. But they have a insta-kill ability, which is like, fuck off. But it's pretty low chance. But since there's 4 of them, that's like a 1 in 4 is gonna hit. You'll probably get hit with them. Let's go ahead here. Sitting here thinking how I want to do this. This is all always the question how to do this here. I'm just gonna say let's use yeah, let's just use hell, the Blaze Ring. I have to think here for a second. Okay, Katsuya. I'm actually gonna change up Katsuya and the other one. I'm gonna put Katsuya on Demeter. This is gonna sound weird here, but I'm gonna put Katsuya on Demeter, and I'm gonna put Nate on Shaka, just so Nate has more protection. Just because Nate, he's a lower level, 266, so I want to give him more protection. Basically, that's all that is. Let's go ahead here then. I should have my Fire Ring ability. Maha Agion, Firestorm. Hate that Balfu's going to be all the way down there, but nothing I can really do about that. And then let's put Ulala down here too. We'll put her down here with Demeter. Make sure everybody is where they need to be. Firestorm hits everybody, and Mahamagion. Okay, looks good. Let's go ahead here. I'm gonna actually put Maya to attack the Sats first. Like I said, Sats are gonna be probably the target priority right here, just because they are very, very strong and have that annoying instant heal ability. Then once the Sats go out, we'll just take out Shimazu. Yep, there it is. There it is, literally the first aim shot. That thing has like a fucking 30, maybe a 20% chance to fucking kill. God bless it. Yeah, this is why this battle is going to be a little tough right here. That ain't like RNG. That's just RNG. There's nothing you can do about that. Absolutely nothing you can do about that. Other than take him out. That's all you can do. The only thing you can do is just take him out. Have that Rikarum on standby too. I'm gonna have to have that Meteorama on standby as well. So that's the, like I said, this battle's not the most awful, but it is actually annoying because solely of that one move right there. But we're gonna do what we can here. Take out these Satcom assholes. Might be a bit of a challenge. They do have a bit of a ability here. Oh, of course, Balfu's just getting fucking absolutely wrecked by RNG. Everything that could go wrong to Balfu is absolutely going wrong. Whether it be asleep, whether it be getting hit by the fucking one-shot aim down. Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah. Yep. 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 Here we go. Getting fucking spammed to death with ailments. This is why this battle, like, it can be a pain in the ass. Just because these sats have absolute... These sats are actual trolls. This is devs at their best being trolls. If they remade this fight, they would probably change up a couple of things about it, just because modern fans, I don't think you're going to be able to do this fight. I'm sorry. This fight has too many status ailments. It has too much going on here, like too much RNG even, you know. That's just not a thing you see in modern games anymore. Like, people don't want to put up with that stuff. People won't even put up with fucking tank controls. So, I don't see them putting up with a lot of status ailments and one-shot abilities as well. Let's see here. I should have somebody that can... I thought I had somebody... It might be... I thought I had somebody that could get rid of ailments here. I'm gonna go back to Shaka here. We're gonna have to hit our item bag, because those Awakened G's are gonna be worth their weight in gold. And I only have 6 of them. Yes! I wish I had the mutation spell for Shaka, Refresh Ring, but unfortunately I don't. This is going to be tough. This is really going to be tough. Like I said, I don't think, if they remake this game, I don't think this fight plays out how it is currently in the game. What? What are you doing, Ulala? Where'd you come from? Wasn't Maya supposed to be? Oh yeah, that's right. She was asleep. I forgot. I completely forgot she was asleep. Alright, I'm just gonna Awaken G on Nate, Meteorama, Sleep, Balfu, and then we're just gonna Fire Ring on him again. I imagine that PT Remake would have both Nate and Ellen together, and the party game would ask you to bench someone for Katsuya for this boss battle. Yeah, I could see that. I agree. I agree, big time, Doodlebug. They would put both the routes together. It would be... I kind of imagine Dragon Quest XI, sort of, where you can just switch out your party. Mechanical Hat's going to be big here, because Mechanical Hat and Best Dresser just to nullify criticals. I just can't get my feet in the ground on this, guys. I really can't. It's like no matter what I do... No matter what I absolutely do, somebody's getting hit with a sleep. I'm wondering if I have somebody that knows sleep. A little bit better. I don't think there is. Oh, reflect shots. Hold on here. Somebody that actually will be good is going to be Umato no Nuiji. Who might even be good. I was gonna say for Ulala real quick, but we'll go ahead here. Yo, did you just use that on yourself? Oh my god, I used it on the wrong person. Your kid. Gosh, man. That's absolutely, like, absolutely heinous. These devs are fucking trolls, bro. When I say these devs are trolls, these devs are so trolling, it ain't even funny. This whole fight is a troll fight. It really is. Because how else can you explain 4 fucking people status affecting you and one-shotting you? They were not, they said, nah. They said, y'all are gonna be going through it. Like I said, it's not a bad fight, it's just a pain in the ass fight. Don't get me wrong, it's just a pain in the ass because of the status effects. If you can get past these sat guys, though, once they start going down, it's gonna be smooth sailing. And Balfu can't do anything. Katsuya can't do anything. Like, I'm basically at the point here where I might as well. I'm at the point here where I might as well just sit on Sif and then hit with a couple of Maha Aquis, maybe a Nirvana too. I'm thinking a Nirvana will probably be good here. I'm gonna run out of Awakened G's. I should have brought more here. Alright, so I'm not gonna worry too much about getting the big mega. Oh, maybe I am gonna worry about getting the big mega hits here. Because, of course, you know what the other big troll is here? They have a natural resistance to magic. There's that aim shot again. It missed Katsu. That tranquilizer's gonna put Ulala to sleep. That aim shot again, man. I just get so tense every time I see that. After Balfu literally like getting smacked by that. Oh, speaking of Balfu, I am gonna take this. I gotta be very careful with these because I only have so many. And this, I can't this fight. I have 6 Awakened G's, and I've used all of them in the span of, like, actual 3 turns back to back. That's the kind of fight this is. That's why this fight right here is just notoriously shitty. Alright, let's go ahead here. I think we got this one. Alright, we got Maha. Make sure all this is on the sat guys. I guess it doesn't really matter. And Firestorm, that's just everybody in general. Alright, we're gonna use Maya to use the Meteorama. Probably just keep her on heals right here. Ulala's gonna have to sleep. Like, I don't know what else I can do here. EBC would be very good here. But I don't have him yet, so that's alright. We're just gonna roll. We'll have him next time, probably. Come on now. Give me Mega Blaze. Please give me Mega Blaze. Please give me Mega Blaze. Goodness. What is... What? How many fucking turns are they gonna get? How many absolute turns? What? How many turns are they getting? That's crazy. Like, oh my god, bro. Even the agility is fucking killing me right now. God bless it. That should have been, I don't care what you say, that should have been me throwing at least 1 Mega Blaze before getting 3 god darn hypnotizes on a row on me? Gosh, bro, come on now. 3 of them? In a row? Just because the first didn't hit? Damn, man, y'all are crazy. Like I said, trolls. Absolute devs, if you are listening to this, you guys are trolls. This whole fight is a troll fight. It really is. It's made to test you. It's testing your party. It's testing your personas. I actually put that on the right person too. I mean, what else can you say? Look at that aim shot right there. Even like that's crazy that I even got over like ran for the Mega Blaze there. Like, I can't even do fusion spells because I'm basically better off just using all AoEs. And this is, like I said, this is it's going to test you. It's going to test to make sure you're doing your fusion magic to keep your team strong. It's going to make sure you're using the fusion system to create these stronger personas. And these are going to be what make or break our fights. So, I mean, this is the test right here. A lot of RNG right here. A lot of stuff that I cannot do anything about, unfortunately. It's tough to say that, like, as a gamer, like, there's things that you can't do right here. But you just gotta do what you can. You just gotta do what you can in this fight. If I had a couple of, like, what I could do over here, or not even do over, like, if I had anything that might slightly take the edge off, it might be more sleep-resistant persona. But I can't, at the same time, think of, like, who's a sleep-resistant persona at this point. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Are we going to get through this fight, or am I going to get absolutely turned up on? Look at these guys, man. Look at this. Two in a row. They are trying their hardest with this fight to absolutely screw you over. But make no mistake.
For the love of the country.
Alright, I gotta start hitting some big attacks. These little 50s and things aren't gonna do it. But unfortunately, I can't! I can't! Because literally it's such a fucking gamble to even try to. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna try. I'm going to try to Mega Blaze. I am going to try to Mega Blaze here. Alright, here we go. I got Demeter. I'm gonna put you on her. Actually, no, hold on here. Yeah, we'll do Demeter. I forgot Demeter had Maha Magnus for some reason. Okay, Katsuya. Agion. Maha Magnus. Firestorm. Here we go. Yep. Yep, Hypnotic Wave. Oh my god, bro! Oh my god! They tried. They knew Balfu got hit by the first one. They tried to hit him with two more directly. What is this? Darkest Dungeon? Get out of here. We got it. There's the Mega Blaze. Come on now. There it is. That's what I need to hit. That's what I need to be hitting every time right there. I think we're getting pretty close. I'm pretty sure we're getting pretty close at this point. They're going to get a whole fucking turn here. We're going to get fingers crossed. If we can get through the RNG, we might be able to get it. If we can hit 2 in a row, that's going to be huge. I'm not going to count my luck. I'm not going to count my blessings here. Because they're trying their oh my god. We got it. We got it. Nope. Oh my god! Woo! They are breaking out these aim shots. That's the one-hit kill right there. If I get hit by any of those, it's over. It's over for one character. A second Mega Blaze. That's what we need to see. Come on now. Can we finally get some momentum going? Yes! Yes! 3 yeses! We got it. We got. Yeah, boy, you thought you had that aim shot. You thought you had me. You thought you had me with the hypnosis. The tranquilizer. You thought I was going to be sleeping through this party? Nah, we ain't sleeping. We don't do no sleep. Maya doesn't sleep. We got the NWO to take down. There ain't no sleeping when we got the NWO to take down. Let's go. We got fucking Katsuya over here reading a copy of Make Out Paradise. Like, Katsuya, where did you even get that, bro? He's so chill right now. We got Kakashi Hatake. We got Leon S. Kennedy. We literally got a whole bunch of people from the fucking Fire Emblem cast. And I want to say one of my favorite people in the world. I saved her for last, but if you are a Devil Summoner fan, I want to say. Alright, let's go here. Oh, sorry, Devil Survivor. If you're a Devil Survivor fan, we also have fucking Harusawa, one of my favorite NPCs in a and I don't even want to say a Persona game or S&T game because it's neither of those, but in the universe, we can just say that in the universe. So we got her as well, who's Harusawa. Let's go ahead here. That's gonna be the tough part of that battle right there. Let's go ahead here and work on Shimazu. He's going to be the next one. I think we can probably hit him, start using some big ultimate damage fusion spells. Like Hydro Boost. That's probably the first one that comes to mind. Earth, Wind, and Water. But I'm going to need that. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try Earth, Wind, Water here. I'm going to be a little risky here since it's just him. Earth. Wind. Water. I got that right here. There we go. We got it. Okay, so now we can just use, instead of using the AoEs, we can just start using the big hits here. Looks like we just got about got Shimazu. I have a lot of my nullified critical gear on right now, which is probably going to be some of the strongest gear for this fight, because there's going to be a lot of criticals if you don't have that, I feel like, as well. These guys can do a lot of damage. And they can definitely throw out some crits like it's nothing. Alright, let's go ahead here. I'm going to Vile Thunderbolt. Then we'll throw a Sif on, so we get 2 Vile Thunderbolts. Actually, this is throwing a Xeon. Yeah, that should give me a attack right there. And then I'm just using that for the Lightning fusion spell here. Lightning Blast. Alright, looks like he's still up. Let's go ahead and do a heal. Hopefully this is the last heal that we need to do. Nate's still sleeping through this. He's back in the world. He's back in Sebek. Or he's back in the Persona virtual world. Alright, he's talking with Fiamon right now. In his dreams. Let's go ahead here and I think we just do the same thing pretty much. Just a little Earth, Wind, and Water. Same thing. Hydro Boost right here. I want to use Maya for this because she's my strongest actual hitter. I'm building her technical, which Maya's best stat, in my opinion, hands down. Building her magic. I've tried a strength build on Maya. That was my first playthrough. This is going to be my magic build. I think magic has suited her a lot better. Okay, so we got Earth, Wind, and Water. Same thing right here. Let's go ahead and pull it off. Yeah, I got the mechanical hat. You ain't critting Maya. You can do damage to her, but you ain't critting her. Oh, huge damage. Absolutely huge damage on that one. I'm gonna change to Noiji because he actually reflects shots back, so that's gonna make Katsuya impervious to bullets. He's bulletproof Atsuya, or bulletproof Katsuya. And last but not least, like I said, let's just keep rocking out with a little bit of a Hydro boost right here.
It's over.
Luckily, he doesn't have an aim shot. I think this is gonna be it. I think we got him. I think this is the one. Oh, it's super close. Look at his character model. You see his character slouched over like that. Yeah, we pretty much got him. I have no idea what that status icon is over his head, but it looks actually scary. I mean, a lot of the attack skills are magic-based in P2. Yeah, that's exactly the reason right there. My first time I ran a strength build on Maya, I didn't really understand I'm like every game, if you ever watch my playthroughs on like any Persona or SMT game, I'm a huge believer in the strength build. When I'm not building a strength build, it's because strength is not good in that game, or it's not as great in that game. Yeah, and usually strength builds are always great. This is one of the very few titles where it's actually probably better to build your MC as a magic user. Magic is called tech in this game, technique, but it affects like so much of your special defense. Like I don't know why they just decided to tie this tech stat to so much of the defense in Magic, but it's just such a good ability. It's such a good stat. And yeah, like you're saying there, Doodlebug, a lot of the attack skills are magic based in P2. So there's really no reason to. Now, if you are doing a specific build, I will say, I know I've said all this about the oh yeah, the PSP ports rename it to Dex or DX. Yeah, Dexterity. It's so weird. I never understood that. Like in this game, I'm playing the original PS1 here. It's called Technique, and in the PSP ports, they renamed Tech to Dex or DX. And like you don't really see that as a stat in a lot of the modern games. Usually it's magic, strength, luck, agility. It's pretty straightforward. You don't have to wonder what does what. Because if I could see dexterity being like really confused for like range attack. If you've ever played any other RPGs, Kingdom of Am, like any of your like D&D based tabletops, dexterity you already know always is more of that rogue character, that a ranger, assassin. So it's so interesting, the naming of that. And I don't know, it might just be a translation thing. But anyways, I'm getting on a bit of a side tangent. Let's go ahead and finish this battle up here. It's just so interesting, that one caveat. But this is the one I do, whether it's dexterity, whether it's tech, I like to do Maya as that. She just gets so many pluses from it. But going back to that strength thing, I do want to make, because I'd be remiss if I didn't mention, there are some, but it's really late game, so I feel like if you do want to do a specific strength build, you're really kind of handicapping yourself or limiting yourself up to really the late game, mid-late game, because there are a few spells that actually do use the strength stat, and they're not directly at a slash attack or any of this. They're actually a magic attack, but it uses the strength stat for them. There are a few spells like that in this game, so like I said, usually better to go magic. Let me make sure I have my thing here. Earth. So I'm going to say I'm missing something here. I think it's earth, wind, then magic. But other than that, yeah, I go magic all the way. Unless you just really want to do a specific, probably niche build. Alright, let's go ahead here. He resists range attacks, so I'm just going to switch out Katsuya to Shaka again. And we'll just use a... Actually, no, I don't want Shaka. Let's go ahead and do... Yeah, we'll do Shaka, because he resists everything. That's alright. We'll do Vile Thunderbolt. Alright, this should... I think this is it.
Give it up.
I was just trying to kill a little bit of time until he hit the 2-hour mark. It worked. Oh, he's still up. Ulala's getting dangerously close to, like, no MP at all, or SP at all, so we gotta probably kick it up a little bit here. I'm really nervous. I feel like I'm at the point where we're probably about one good hit away here, so let's go ahead, put this thing to bed. The corrupt Shimazu, I hate his face.
Go.
He's done for. I don't even care if that takes him out. Oh, I was like, I don't even care if that takes him out. Oh, no, I hit the wrong thing. Did I hit the wrong thing? Hold on here. I think I hit the wrong thing. What I do here? What? I thought is it wind, earth? I thought it was wind, earth, fire, or wind, earth, water. Hold on here. What am I missing? I'm missing something here. Hold on. It is earth, wind, water. That's what I'm missing. Okay, order. Earth, wind, water. That would actually probably help. He's gonna get an extra attack on us. Oh wait, hold on here. I almost did the same exact thing. I literally said it and I almost did the same exact thing. Alright, so we're finally gonna take down Shimazu. This is gonna be really like, pretty much like David Wittenberg. This is gonna be Katsuya's big story moment right here. There goes Shimazu. He's down. We got the mutation. It's Hell. She got a parameter increase. Hell has done nothing but get parameter increases at this point. Hell is so actually cracked right now. It's not even funny. Balfu is he's not even gonna. I need to go get Ball. That's the one I was missing. So I'm level 32 right now. I'm gonna show you a demon that I would actually grab here at this point, because I think it's just a terrific demon to have. Hold on here. And like I said, you see this tech right here? You see me, I have like 60 tech points. I'm just literally boom, 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 boom. Tech and vitality. Maybe on a 2-to-1, but I'm not even keeping to a 2-to-1. I've been like 10-to-1 if anything. Looks good. Looks good right there. I can always use like a set or something like that. If you had your bet that I would lose that fight, well, ha ha! Teach you to bet against a Persona master like myself, a seasoned veteran of the series. And it also helps I beat this game before, so I won't let you die as a public servant. Yeah, because you don't deserve public servant. You're under arrest, you fucking criminal scum. It was to create an innocent sin world. I am not wrong, Wang Long. No, you're wrong, Shimazu. You literally have a face that's absolutely shady from the moment you're on screen. Like, we knew you could, the badness, the evil aura just radiated off of Shimazu. Somehow Chief Tagashi has just been sitting here bleeding out the whole time and nobody called for an ambulance. Nobody heard the gunshots. Nobody was in the... Even though we have an old man who has literally been at the front of the park smelling the fucking flowers over there, absolutely nobody had any idea what was going on at this moment. So we're going to be sitting here watching the Chief in his final moments, making his deathbed confession. And giving Katsuya his kind of... character growth, this moment of passing the torch, this kind of almost a closure. I don't know how much you can call it closure, but a sense of closure here for Katsuya, that his father has been avenged. The man who turned on his father, that put his father through all that, has met his end here. And another lackey who's a part of that was Shimazu as well, in handcuffs, beaten up over there. And their hideout is... And of course, before we get the secret sauce to all this, he passes out. He's just taking a nap, guys. I think he'll be alright. He's just sleeping. Probably dreaming about the Persona 6, like we all are. Alright, come on, say it, Balfu. Persona 6 with a Nylarthotep reappearance. Let's do 2026 has already had some great reveals. We just got a Godzilla Monster Melee remaster. Come on, let's get it, guys. Persona 2 remake, Persona 6, both announced in the same year. Let's do it. It's going to be an Innocent Sin Persona 2 duology. They're both stories combined in the same game, just like they did with the Doc Hat series games. Both of them on the same disc. It's going to have a beautiful menu, and you get into it, and you can choose which one you're going to play. And they're even going to throw Persona 1 in there. Hey, we can dream, can't we? All right, come on, say it, Balfu. You were right, and I was wrong. I let myself fall into their trap. Now, this is actually going to be really cool, because usually Balfu is the fucking shitty Reddit mod. I was going to name this stream which Reddit mod would Balfu be. Let me know in the comments below if Balfu would be a Reddit mod and which subreddit he's modding in. he's probably modding in the Persona Reddit. But this is actually going to be really cool, all jokes aside, because Balfu is actually going to have a moment here with Katsuya. This whole time, they have been like Balfu's kind of been this loner, kind of been this edgelord. He's actually going to open up a little bit and be a little more cool. The old man paid his dues. You show respect for a man. So, usually Balfu, you know, a little snarky, a little bit of an edgelord. Like, in modern days, he would be a Reddit mod. Maybe a 4chan mod. But, he's definitely on 4chan. 9gag. So, other than that, though, Balfu's actually going to kind of have this moment of not sensitivity. I guess you can call it sensitivity. Empathy would be the word, and sympathy as well. Which at this point you might have thought Balfu cannot possibly be able to understand these because he's just a socially awkward, like I said, internet form geek that does all types of other stuff. I feel like I'm being a little reductionist there because he's also an assassin, so don't let that fool you. You know, his edginess. But you actually get a little bit of a soft side and a peek into that softer side right there, Balfu. A little bit of characterization, a soft moment right there between him and Katsuya. A little bit of a bonding moment right there. And we just saw Ulala. She was like, Balfu, that's your friend. I know that's your friend. You need to go chase after him and tell him you're sorry, basically. So, are we going to see a Balfu Katsuya bromance in the making? Is Maya going to be able to stop the Joker curse? Is Katsuya going to be able to avenge his father? Will we ever get a Persona 2 remake before GTA 6? All these questions and more to be answered on next stream. That's enough for today. Maya's been out here battling some wild stuff. We got a lot of lore drop. We got a lot of rumor drop right there. We got so much going on. New World Order, dark shady organizations. Can't wait to see where they're at. We're going to be going to the Abandoned Factory next. Let's see where the story takes us next. We love deep RPGs with strong stories, tactical combat, just simply a timeless classic. This one is a gem you don't want to miss. Don't forget, if you're still watching here, don't forget to hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. If you are a subscriber, make sure you also hit the notification bell. Keep up with all the latest videos, especially our Persona 2 videos. We're going to be getting right back into this series. Can't wait to see what kind of crazy action we're going to get to next time at the Abandoned Factory. With that being said, wishing you all mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional well-being, as well as food, water, shelter. Have a great one, everybody. We'll see you later.